in previous two video, we have solved day 1 as well as day 2 challenge of Admit of Cyber 2 2020. Now in this video, we are going to solve day 3. So I will just scroll down below. So it is a task 8, day 3, web exploitation, Christmas chaos. So first of all, I will start this machine because it will take some time to start this. Now I will close this pop-up box. Max Kitty is walking down the corridor and hears a faint bleeping noise, beep 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 beep. Max Kitty gets closer to slight engineering room and faint noise gets louder and louder, beep beep. Sometimes it's clearly wrong. Max Kitty runs to the room, slamming open the door. See Santa's sides control panel light up in red error messages. Santa's light, it's been hacked. Code red, code red. He screams and he runs back to the Help Security Command Center. Can you help Max Kitty and his team hack into Santa's light to regain control? Okay, so the machine system is hacked and we want to regain access. So you can just go through this theory part. They have explained like authentication, default credential. It is default credential means we are going to perform brute force attack here. So we are going to use burp suit to perform brute forcing attack. So here you can see they have explained how you can perform dictionary attack using burp suit. We are going to capture the request by intercept. Then we are going to send this request to intruder. Then we are going to add some flags for username as well as password, and provide our password list like user list as well as password list. So username will be like admin root user and password list will be look like password admin 12345. Now our first question is that deploy your attack box, the blue start attack box button, and the task machine green button on this task. If you haven't already, once both have deployed, open Firefox on attack box and copy paste the machine's IP like it is a 10.10.172.4 into your browser search. So I will just copy this IP. First of all, open a terminator and connect to the OpenVPN. So I will open terminator. Okay, it is not loading. Okay, now you can extend this windows by windows up arrow command. You can split the screen by Ctrl Shift E. Now I will use ls here. So there is our desktop folder where we have our OpenVPN file. So I will just I will use cd desktop. Then after ls you can see there is tryhackme folder. So I will just cd into that tryhackme folder. There is our OpenVPN configuration file decryptor.ovpn. So to connect to this I will use command sudo openvpn decryptor.ovpn. Default password for Kali is Kali. Sorry, I make a mistake. You need to use sudo openvpn, then our file name decryptor.ovpn and hit the enter button. So here you can see initialization sequence completed, means we are successfully connected to the internet. You can just copy this IP and try to ping to this IP using command ping and paste that IP by Ctrl Shift V. Here you can see we are getting detailed request, means our target system is live now. So let's try to open this in a new tab. And it is showing that unable to connect, means there is some error while accessing this. Maybe 80 number port is not open yet. So I will try to check 80 number port is open or not. I will use Ctrl C then Ctrl L to clear the screen and use telnet paste IP by Ctrl Shift V, and port number we are going to test is 80. Here you can see it is showing that unable to connect. Now just try it multiple times until we get escape character. So here you can see we are getting response like escape character is, and we are successfully connected to the 80 number port, means now port 80 is live now. So I will just edit this and try to open that page again. Now we will not get any error because 80 number port is open for this. Okay, it is taking some time to load this page, so just wait for some time. Okay, now this is the page. We have to brute force this username as well as password. Okay, to brute force this we are going to use burp suit. So I will just minimize this Firefox, again minimize this terminator and try to open burp suit professional. So here is my burp suit professional. If you want to learn how you can install burp suit professional, then you can just refer my previous videos. I'm going to select your temporary project, then click on next. If you want to create a new project, you can just create that. So I'm just selecting a temporary project, click on next, then use burp suit default, click on start burp. Now it is starting our burp suit. After burp suit gets started, we have to configure our proxy, like we have to mention our proxy IP. We will use IP as a 127.0.0.1 and port as a 8080. So we have to configure this on Firefox also. So just go to menu, preferences, and in preferences you can just search for proxy. So burp suit is open now. Go to proxy, turn off the interception, go to options. So here you can see interface and IP is 127.0.0.1 and port is 8080. So we have to configure the same proxy on Firefox. So I will open Firefox, then go to menu, preferences, then search for proxy. In network setting, click on settings, select here manual proxy configuration. Use HTTP proxy as a 127.0.0.1 and port as a 8080. I will also tick on also use this proxy for FTP and HTTPS. So just tick on this, click on OK. We have successfully set up the proxy. Now here enter any password, like I will enter here demo, and now open Bubsuit and start the interception. So just open Bubsuit, go to intercept, click on intercept is on and click on sign. So we have captured this request. We have to send this to intruder. So you can just right click on this request. Here is username as well as password. So I will just right click here, send it to repeater. Sorry, send it to intruder. We are not going to use here repeater because we have to propose this password. And there are two fields like username as well as password. Turn off the interception, go to intruder. First of all, we will need to make a dictionary for user as well as password. So we are going to use TryHackMe. They have already provided us user as well as password. So we are just going to create a dictionary from those user as well as password. So just scroll up and here you can see they have provided user as a root admin user and password as a root password 12345. So I will open Terminator. I will cd into desktop. After this you can see there is no user as well as password dictionary. So I will just make a user dictionary by using nano user.txt command. Enter username as a admin, user, root. You can make you can use another dictionary also like rocky.txt. Now I will make a password.txt file by using nano password.txt and enter password like password 1234 admin. So like this you can just use default credential or use any dictionary file, but those dictionary will take some time. So I'm just using here simple username as well as password. You can save this by Ctrl O, exit from this by Ctrl X. Now use ls. So here is our user.txt as well as password.txt. If you want to display its content, you can use cat password.txt. So here is our password list, then cat user.txt. So it will display user list. Now we have to provide this list in Bubsuit. So open Bubsuit. We are into target. Now go to positions. We have to remove all flags from this. So I will just click on clear. So it will remove all flags. Now we have to add flag in front of username. So double click on demo. It will select demo. Then click on add. We have added flag for demo. Now perform same action for password. Double click on demo. Then click on add. And we have added flag for password. Okay, so here you can see it is showing that two payload position. Now choose attack type as a cluster bomb because we are going to propose two fields here, not only one. That's why I'm selecting here cluster bomb. If you are just proposing for a single thing, then you can use sniper also. So here I'm selecting payload set as a 1. So payload set 1 is for username and click on load and choose here user.list because payload set 1 is for user. Then choose payload set as a 2 which is for password. Here load password.txt file and it will send 12 requests. Click on start attack. So just wait for some time. Okay, our attack is finished now. If you analyze this file carefully, just analyze length of these files. Like there is one entry where username is admin and password is a 12345 which have minimum length like 255 and all other username as well as password combination have different length. So I think it will be our username as well as password. So we are just going to try this username admin and password as 12345 on the side. So just enter username as a admin and password as a 12345. Click on sign. Okay, it redirected us to tracker. So here you can see it is showing a world map and in below you can see there is our flag which is starting with THM and ending with close curly bracket. You can just copy this flag by Ctrl C, then open TryHackMe and paste that flag into the answer format. So we have completed first step, so I will just click on completed on our first question, and we have also solved this flag challenge. So I will just paste our flag in answer format by Ctrl V and then click on submit, and our answer is correct. So this is how you can solve day 3 challenge. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And also, if you are interested in learning ethical hacking, bug bounty hunting or penetration testing, then you can simply enroll into my course. I have given the course link into the description. You can just check it out. Thank you for watching.